what progress has been made since the launch, and who will see the benefits?
Yeah. So I think, well, we think that a lot of progress has been made since we launched the strategy. So let me tell you a little bit about that. So one of the main things that we did quite quickly was recommission, and we jointly recommissioned our carer services. So Nottinghamshire County Council alongside the City Council jointly commissioned the adult carer services known as the Carers Hub and our young carer services. What this meant that we jointly commissioned it so that we removed postcode barriers that existed before. So for example, a carer that lives in the city and has a city postcode can now access a carers group in Broxtowe, for example. So that was a key development for us. Another thing that we've done is we've really tried to get more carers involved in co-production activities with us. So a good example of that is that our Carers Hub website has been co-produced with carers. They often do this as part of their groups, and carers have told us that the information now is all in one place, it's accessible, it's easy to understand, and that's because carers have co-produced it. So another thing that we've done is co-produce with carers our carers information booklet. And what this means for carers is it's the information they need all in one place. It's going to be published online in April this year, but then we are having a lot of hard copy, printed copies made available, and they will be available via partners right the way across Nottinghamshire. The other thing that we're doing is having better conversations with carers. So we're identifying a lot more carers, and then we're having better upfront conversations with them. What this means for carers is that they are getting their support in a more timely way, and then we will work with the carer to identify the level of support that they need, and they can always come back to access more if they need it. Another area that we've been working on are some priority areas, and this is a result of our carers discussion group. They've told us that there's some areas that they think they'd like us to focus on. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about a few of those areas of focus. So the first one is how we are working with GPs to identify and support more carers. So in our Carers Hub service, we have a dedicated worker for this, and what they do is support GP practices with the development of, for example, carer champions. They will help them with their website to make it more carer friendly. They'll look at their notice board and see if we've got enough sort of our support materials, our promotional materials on their website, and the booklet I mentioned earlier, that would all be, if you like, distributed out to all the GP surgeries. So we're making good progress. We know there's more work to do, and we'll continue supporting our GP practices, sharing our strategy with them so they're fully aware of their responsibility to carers. Another thing that we're doing is supporting young adult carers. So our carers discussion group have said to us that what we're seeing with young adult carers, when they're moving or transitioning from the young carer service over to our adult carer service, normally around the age of 17 to 18, that sometimes we're, I'll say, losing them, they're dropping off and they're not transferring over, and we need to understand a bit more about why that is. There may be a perfectly good explanation. They might have gone off to university, or their caring responsibilities may have changed. However, we need to be confident that we know that's the case. So we've been doing a lot of work, those two providers working really closely together to look at what we can do to support young carers moving over to the adult carer service. And one of those developments has been a web page within our Carers Hub website focused at young adult carers. And finally, another priority for us is the support that we provide to parent carers. So we've had a discussion group really focusing on parent carers, and as you can guess, it was full of parent carers. And they've told us that we need to look at the support that is provided from within our children's services, so our children's social care services, through to our adult social care services, and then what our Carers Hub service can also do. So as a result of the first discussion, we now have a dedicated worker, a parent carer support worker that is employed by the Carers Hub. We have a dedicated parent carer group running monthly, and we also have a dedicated web page within the Carers Hub website. So there are three sort of key developments there, but we know there's more we need to do. So we will continue to look at how we can improve the support we provide to parent carers. So Adrian, how can carers help or get involved in co-production activities?
If there are any questions, please go to the Carers Space Knots website, carerspaceknots.com. You can sign up to the mailing list. It's updated regularly with options that people can get involved in and opportunities. You can view recordings and resources from previous sessions, and contact details are available through the website on a contact form, or you can email directly to Carers Space Knots, Nottinghamshire carers.co.uk, or telephone directly to 079 663 91612.
So I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. I hope that Adrian and I have shared lots of useful information with you.
And let us know what you would like us to do the next video about.